The first variation in this video is going to be a straight leg sit-up with a hydroball. I am using the kettlebell instead of the hydroball because I didn't have a hydroball, but I will explain. This variation not only targets the rectus abdominis, but also the obliques and abductor muscles on the inner thigh. Due to the water in a hydroball, you would have to increase your stabilization in order to counteract the wobbliness of the hydroball. You are to make sure that your pelvis is always parallel to the ground and that you're not twisting in any direction. The second variation in this video is going to be the arms above the head, sit up. You're going to go ahead and sit up in lying position, bend your knees, and then you're going to go ahead and grab the hydroball, touch above your head, and pick up your upper body. You're then going to go ahead and lower your body and repeat the sit up. The touch above your head before you ascend allows for a greater range in motion, targeting more of your rectus abdominis and your transverse abdominis, as well as your deltoids in your arm muscles. If this is too challenging, you can also anchor your feet in order to stabilize them from preventing them from lifting off the ground during your reps. Next variation is going to be a stiff arm overhead sit-up. You're going to go ahead and get in lying position, bend your knees, pick up the weight above your head, keep it stiff until you ascend, and keeping the weight above your head as you ascend as well. You're going to keep your core muscles tight, make sure that you're not overarching your back or hunching over on the way up. And again, if you need your feet anchored, it'll help you to be more stable. This variation allows you to target more of your deltoids and arm muscles, as well as your abdominals. You also want to make sure not to twist your body and have a spotter as well, just in case that you can't pick up the weight. This next variation is going to be a declined sit-up. We do not have a machine specifically for this, so I use the GHD machine. You would go ahead and anchor your feet onto the machine. Usually the bench is flat, so then you're going to go ahead and descend into your sit-up and then ascend from the declined position. This variation not only targets the rectus abdominis, but also the obliques, your hip flexors, your rectus femoris, your lower back, neck, and your chest in order to provide stabilization in order to ascend. The last variation is going to be an externally rotated bent knee sit-up. You're going to go ahead and start in a regular sit-up position with bent knee. Then you're going to go ahead and externally rotate your legs outward to a diamond position. You're then going to go ahead and ascend with the hydroball and then descend and repeat. When doing this, if your back is not completely straight to the floor, go ahead and place a towel or a cushion in order to prevent the lumbar spine from being strained. This modification allows you to limit your hip flexors to target more of the abdominal muscles.